Good morning, good morning. On the PCT, of course, day 2 back and 124 overall. I'm gonna try to remember to say that every time. Once you get enough days in, I won't say how many days back on trail, I'll just say the overall days, but hopefully we're finishing this year. You know, hopefully, I don't know what that'll make us, maybe in around 100 and maybe 60 total days, something like that, including all my zeros, but man, how about that? As soon as here we got a bunch of snow, of course, right when I start talking. Give me a second here. I'm just gonna stand here because it's very steep and it's solid snow. I'm now going downhill on the north facing sides, and that's where all the snow is. If you saw, I was starting to say when we left camp, it was a mess. It's all just bushwhacking. I had to go way out of the way in the wrong direction just to get through the trees and get around. But I found that trail. It was nice. About a quarter mile after camp, there was a dry trail. I wore my microspikes. The hole is about a mile up to that peak there. A mile up. It was all dry, but I try to, pick and choose, not walk on rocks so I don't damage my microspikes. But I knew there'd be snow on this side, so I didn't want to take them off, put them back on, do all that. So you can see there's a lot of snow. I'll kind of show you where I'm going. If you can see it or not, down this way. It's steeper than it looks. Thankfully, I have microspikes and poles. But yeah, today I don't even know what to expect. I found a pretty good campsite at like 14.8 miles. I told you there's going to be, I think, a little more patches of dry today. There was none yesterday. I mean, there's like 10 feet here and there, but besides that, none. So I'm hoping that'll give me like double the day and do around 15. It's kind of a big open dirt, like lot, I guess, somewhere by a dirt road. So I'm going to try to camp there. But I really have no idea, and that's okay with me. I told you I have enough food. I didn't eat yesterday, so it's weird, but I lose my appetite, and I tried to force food down. I still couldn't. So that's about it. I'll keep it short. It's a lot of up and down day, rolling pulley. Thank God I have some 100% DEET because the bugs are out in full force today. I stopped to take a light sweater off this morning when I first started. I got hot really fast. It didn't even get cold last night. I think it got down to like 55, and I'm at 8,000 feet in the round snow. So that's how warm it is. It's gonna be another warm one, but yeah, I went a quarter mile where I got to where the dry trail was, and I was taking my sweater off, and they were swarming me. So then I had to put DEET on, but I'll have my sanity till about halfway through the day, and then I got to put more on. But that's it. All right, I promise I'll keep it short, so let's see what we can see. Oh yeah, last one thing I just remembered, I started at 6:07 a.m. So yesterday I started at 8:15, so I'm more than 2 hours earlier, which I think will really help me and help me plod along. If I get a lot of this dry chunks of trail, it'll really help. Even if half the trail is dry, yesterday was a complete thing, so it would really, really help. Well, thought I kept my feet dry pretty long. I just fell through those 2 holes. Looks like it's pretty solid, but it's not. Thankfully, I didn't scratch my legs up and they're just wet, but my feet are wet, but oh well. Onward. You guys, it's a little bit after 11. I got some water over there. You probably can't see it. You might be able to hear it, but taking a little break. So this is kind of interesting. I've gone 7.64 miles. It is just a little after 11. Now I started 2 hours earlier today, but it's a little after 11. Yesterday I hiked from 8:15 to 5:02 and did 7.6 miles. So I'm already at my day yesterday. That shows you how difficult it was yesterday. It's actually difficult today too, but it's almost all route finding. I've had about, I would say out of the 7.6, I've had maybe 1.5 miles of trail total if you had to add them all up, little pieces and chunks. But that means I've had, what is that, 6 miles of nothing. And you can't, I don't even know where the trail is. And it shows on the map, like, you know, some zigzags. So I'm just going straight, connect to the N1 and just cut my losses. So you're on the snow whether you're on the trail or not. So all of us out here, I've already met a couple more hikers, said that, you know, basically that's what they're doing too. And the bugs are starting to surround me, so I'm gonna have to put some more DEET on. But anyway, I'm gonna have a snack. I'm getting some more water and hopefully get to that 14.8 or whatever it was mile mark. I have no clue. I'm not gonna push myself or pressure myself, but I'm hoping that as we go more north, I was heard too from a guy today, he thinks near the end of where I'll end today, my 15-mile day, right around there, the snow is almost gone, if not mostly gone. So that'll definitely help for if we get a little bit of that today and also for most of tomorrow. So I'll have to figure out what I want to do about when to go into Sierra City, but it's going well, feeling good. I feel a little better than yesterday just because it wasn't straight up. It's been up and down all day like this, but I get a little break in between, which is great. All right, time to eat. This is what I'm going up right now. No trail. Yeah, baby, yeah. I had a great day today, especially compared to yesterday. So remember yesterday I hiked almost 9 hours and I had done 7.6 miles. I don't know how that's physically possible, but it was a rough day. Today I did 14.97 miles. So somehow my app says I didn't do 15, but I know I did well over. I bet you I did that far. I did 1.5 miles. No, I would say about a mile extra that didn't count. You know, I went over 4 mountains, by the way. So where I camped, I went straight up. If you remember, I climbed up full of snow and then down full of snow and then did that 3 more times. And as I tried to show, there's a ton of snow. There was dry trail today. Some more. So I would say out of the 15 miles I did, I would say 3 to 5 miles were on the trail were dry. But I basically, it was a very, very hard day. As hard as yesterday. It just was different. And maybe I was more acclimated to it. But I told you, when I go just straight up forever, I get worn out and then my body's done. But when I can do an up and then get some breakdown, but the downs were hard too. I went down some really dangerous, sketchy, super steep. The thing I have to really, you know, I have micro spikes with no ice axe, but there's a couple places where if I slipped, I would have gone probably 50 feet full blast into like tree wells. And so I also tried to line myself up when I was going down, not in the way of, not in line with tree wells, but made it through okay. I'm real proud of myself. It was a really physically demanding day today. And I'm about, I don't know exactly, I think just under 16 miles to Sierra City tomorrow. So I've got to decide. I'm going to see how tomorrow goes. What I understand, there's comments about this spot that I'm at, about how the snow basically goes away. There's little patches here and there, but for the most part, you can fly and it's pretty dry. And it'll be my third day tomorrow, and I've yet to really just wear my trail runners. I've had my microspikes on my feet, even in the dirt parts, because I don't know when the snow's coming up and I don't want to take them on and off. So it'd be nice to actually wear my new trail runners actually on my feet without microspikes. But this spot I picked, there's a reason why I picked this spot. It's not very pretty. It's a big open lot, and there's a dirt, like 4-wheel drive truck road that comes through here, kind of next to where I am. I don't know if it's open right now. It looks like there's some fallen trees, but when I was looking at the pictures on the app, this was right about 15 miles, so I thought that'd be good. But also, I don't want to risk going further. You know, I have more daylight, but I started early. Some kids just passed me, 3 people that I've been leapfrogging. They were sleeping when I went by them. I've been hiking for 2 hours, and they were still in their bed. And they said when they went by, they got up at started hiking at 9:30 or 10. So I'm an early riser, but that lets me get campsites before they're taken, and also have some time to relax and enjoy nature and enjoy my view. So I picked this because 90% of the campsites are under snow. So it's really, when you start to get tired and you need to set up camp, you don't know, when everything's dry, there's a million campsites, but there's not right now. So this isn't a pretty campsite, but it works. I'm in the shade, and that's all that matters. And so that's it for now. Thank you for watching. I will try to, the bugs were horrendous again, so I threw everything in here, but I'll try to get a video of the tent in the morning like I did this morning for yesterday. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow on day 3 back on the PCT.